And he said that, or she said, if you're going through things right now, it's because you are on the right track. It's not because you're on the wrong track. It's because you are on the right track. It's because you are doing something good. So I don't want you guys to get discouraged in well-doing. Amen? Because sometimes you be trying to do great, and then every other day something happened. Who am I talking to? Every other day something happened. It's one thing after another. The enemy is trying so hard to discourage you, to stop you from doing what you said you was going to do. Everybody that's here today, one day you say to God, this is what I want to do for you. Yes? And once you say yes, the enemy has released demons and spirits to attack what you have said yes to. But it is time for the people of God to stand and say, in spite of what the enemy is doing, I'm going to stand. So if you are in ministry, if you are a leader, you know God has placed ministry in your heart. You know God has placed something in your heart. You're a musician. Whoever you are this morning, God is calling you to a higher level. You guys not here? God is calling you to a higher level. The level that you've been operating on lasted last year. It was good enough for last year. But where God is taking you now, it's going to take you to get to a higher level. What do I mean by that? A higher level in your prayer, a higher level in your worship, a higher level in your determination. Are you guys here? Amen. A higher level in your giving. I wanted to say something to Pastor Lori and her team. Do you guys understand what you guys are doing? I know you came and said, Pastor, the Lord said, we're supposed to be helping you guys. But you guys are helping us build. And because you are doing that, God will prosper your ministry even in a double anointing. Do you guys understand that? For you to leave Palm Beach, wherever you live, to drive way over here in the morning and to help us build a ministry. Listen, if nobody sees it, God sees it. And I see it. So God is calling us to another level. Now listen to this. There are some people you're going to have to leave behind. There are some people you're going to have to leave behind. Because they're not willing to step into that next level. See, I was afraid to teach this. I was afraid to, well, Lord, God said, it's either you do it or I will shut you down and have somebody else do it. God is calling you to another level, to a higher level. So you're going to have to leave certain people behind because they're not ready. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what God was telling me. There's nothing wrong with the people that's not ready. But because you're ready, you can't wait until they get ready. Oh, who am I talking to? You can't wait till they get ready. So you're going to have to leave and then lead them. You don't throw them away. No. You keep ministering to them. You keep showing them love because the only way they're going to get to their level if you step into your level. So some ministry or some people, they stay in mediocrity because everybody around them is mediocre. Is that the word? Yeah. So let me stay in this level until everybody gets it. No. We don't have to go to the next level so they could see what God is doing in your life, and then they will step into that level. So it is time. I know I'm talking. Look, listen, this message is for me. I was talking to my wife. I said, girl, we have to go to another level. We've been in this level for too long. I don't know about you. You're not tired of the level you are in? I was hearing her speak this morning. You don't want to see something? You left home and you came in the presence of God and nothing happens? I don't know about you. I want to see people walk. I want to see people that's blind. I want to see them to see. And God was speaking to me about you this morning. You are the leader here. And for you to step aside to allow another worship team to come and worship with you, that shows humility. And He has plans for you. He has plans for you. I've been going through so much. Every week is something. One thing after another. If it's not this, if it's not that. And then I just needed to hear that from some, and that person called me and said, whatever you're going through is because you are on the right track. And then another pastor called me and said that there's a scripture. Paul said, because of the level of his revelation that he was getting, a thorn was placed on him. So many of you, you are anointed. You're receiving great revelation from God, and you're doing great things because of that. Because of that. So, let me give you a few scriptures so you can say you've been in church. Isaiah 6 verse 8. Isaiah 6 verse 8. Who am I talking to? You are a leader. You are a worshiper. You are usher. Do you know usher is a ministry? Ushering is a ministry. You're in charge of the screen. That's a ministry. You're in charge of the pictures, of the video, music, drum. Every aspect is a ministry. Are we here? Amen. Isaiah 6 verse 8. I've been dealing with my health, and every time it seems like it's getting better, and then something else happened. We went to Tampa the other day, and then I woke up and I scratched my eye, and then it just swelled up. It was worse than this. It was like red and big. But that only happened every time I have something big to do. So it happened on Thursday, and then it went away, and then Friday morning, it got bigger again. And Friday, I had to speak at an elementary school, and then I was the keynote speaker for NAPSI, for the Broward County School Board. And I'm like, every time something big comes, the enemy trying to stop me. And I couldn't sleep the whole, do you know when people say they couldn't sleep the whole night? Literally, I couldn't sleep the whole night on Thursday night. And all I did was, Lord, I need a miracle because I am not staying home. I'm not staying, I don't care if I had a big glasses on. And when I went, I told them, my eyes is a mess. That's the reason why I have these shades on. However, I was gonna do the work. Now you guys don't understand. Water is coming out my eyes, my nose is snotting, and then you're in front of hundreds of people, professional people. And I said, I don't care. This time, I'm going to do it. So the first assignment, they had to pay me. Oh, we recorded? Okay, I can't say how much they had to pay me. The first assignment was a big assignment. And I'm like, baby, we can't miss this one right here. We just can't. Have you ever been in a situation where you just can't miss work? You just can't do it. And I said, Lord, I need a miracle now. And then you know what God says? The same way you're asking me for a miracle for that job, you should be asking me. You should be asking me for a miracle to get to church. You know, sometimes we get sick, we don't want to get to church, and we just lay down. But God is saying, the same way you're asking me for a miracle to get to work, because that work is important, guess what? Your presence in church is important too. So ask me for a miracle to get there too. Oh, I just lost some of y'all. Ask me. And the second assignment was so great. We had people there, I mean, that's from other states, and we had sponsors there. And after I spoke, they came, I'm talking about the big $100 million sponsors coming to my table. Can we have your card? We need to speak with you. What if I stay home? God is calling us to a higher level. And do not, what's the word I'm looking for? Do not feel sorry for the people that's not willing to get there with you. Don't feel bad. But at the same time, don't neglect them. Don't hate on them. Don't make them feel bad because they're not where you are. No, it took a lot for you to get where you are. Allow them to get where they are. However, where God is calling you is going to take certain people to help you get there. I hope I'm making sense. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, who shall I send? Stop right there. Who shall I send to do what? Come on, talk to me. Who shall I send to do what? Huh? To tell the message. What message? That Jesus Christ is the Lord. That you can be saved. That you can repent. Be baptized. I'm sending you to the lost. Do you understand? Every department here, every ministry, you've been called to the lost. There is no greater ministry. You think because they singing up here and they're on Facebook, and you think that's greater than the guy that's in the door that's doing ushering? It's not greater, because every one of you are going after the same thing. You know what it is? Souls. Once a ministry loses that ability to understand that God is calling you for souls, that ministry will die. Or it will grow, but it's only growing because of flesh. So everything that you do, listen to me guys, him playing right now, he's reaching to souls. Him sitting at the door, he's reaching souls. Whoever's in here, was supposed to be in here, covering the kids, they are reaching souls. However, if we say we're going to do it, God is calling us to a higher level. Who shall I send? And who will go for us? And then he said, here I am, send me. A lot of people say, here I am, send me, out of emotion. Oh, this feel good. Oh, I see them up here. I see them up here on Sunday night. Anybody was here the night of worship? Do you know how many what's the word? Feedback we got? And it was so positive. But everybody sees them here, but they don't know what they had to go through so they can do what they did that day. So everybody says, yes, Lord, I'll do it. But once you start going to the practice, and then the rehearsals, and then the going back and forth, you're like, oh, Lord, I didn't say yes to that. I say yes to this here, to this performance here. I didn't say yes to the 6-7 rehearsals. I didn't say yes to, I got to deal with this personality. That person, y'all not here with me this morning. I didn't say yes to that, Lord. I said yes because I saw people and I wanted the platform. Ooh. Yes, send me. I will go. This morning, my wife turned on this song. It came on the radio, and then it just hit me. It's the Master's Calling. I think it was one of the soundtracks in Greenleaf. Listen to it, folks. Listen to it. And it's just singing that the Master is calling. Do you understand that? The Master is calling you. And I want you to think about that for 1 minute. God is calling me, the sinner that I am. I cannot get it right in my mind, in my marriage, in my finance, in my everything, and God still calls me? John 15, verse 16. John 15, verse 16. There's a higher level. What do I mean by that? Let's make this practical. There's a higher level. You are serving, and church start at 9:30. What time should you be here? 9 o'clock. So it's a higher level. Why are you here at 9 o'clock? Do you know what set me off on Sunday night? Is I saw these people over here praying right there. And it was not just praying. I'm talking about they was going in. They was going in. You know what it is? This is what they do. This is not a show for them. This is not a competition for them. And after the whole thing was over, I called her. I said, who were some of these guys here? Because I didn't know who they were. Because I'm noticing that some people come in for a show. This was not a show. Who am I here for? Your calling, your assignment is not a show. If the enemy gonna beat you up for it, it cannot be a show. You did not choose me, but I choose you and appointed you to go and do what? And do what? So who called you? So when you had the desire to be an usher, who put that in you? When you had the desire to be over the youth, to sing, to play the music, to preach, to be an apostle, to be a prophet, who put that desire in you? So if you say yes to that desire, guess what? He is expecting you to do what? See, only in church where we don't put expectation on people. In every place, everybody here has work. Anybody here, everybody work. You work. Everybody, they put a quota on you. There is expectation. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do, guess what? Either they move you to another department or they fire you. Let's not use the word fire. They release you. Fire is harsh. They release you. However, if you do that in church, well, who you guys think you are? Nobody. We're just trying to do the work of the Lord in excellence. That's all it is. To go and bear fruit. So on Sunday night, after we worshiped for about an hour, it was time for the message. Prepare my message. Lord, I'm preparing your message. And then the first sentence, the Holy Spirit showed up. Guess what I did? Close that, move this, and let the Holy Spirit do what he's supposed to do. Because that's what we are here for. So we got people that are dealing with demons, and we want to preach. There's people dealing with demons. There are people that need a deliverance from the Holy Spirit, and you want to show them how good you can preach. It's time for us to get out the way and let God do what he's supposed to do. But in order for you to do that, you need to be in another level of maturity. You need to be in another level of spirituality. You need to be in another level in every area in your life. Now, this other level that we're talking about does not start here in church. It starts at home. If you're not living in excellence at home, when you come to church, you're going to bring that same spirit that you've been dealing with at home to everything that you do in church. Bear fruit. There's a ministry that I'm part of, and the apostle will call all his evangelists. Call all the evangelists. I'm talking about hundreds of people come. I'm an evangelist. And they sit them down. And then he said, this month, I need each of you to bring 10 people to church. If you can't do that, then you're not an evangelist. And you know what happened? They stood up and clapped. Yeah, apostle. And then that month, they had the highest attendance at their church. And then the next month, the apostle said, so since you guys reached that quota, let's make it 15. See, usually we'll say, I'm an evangelist, and the pastor would say, well, bring whoever you can. No, they're going to give you a number. And then whatever you're going to do, you need to do it to get there. You know those marketing business now, they have those multi-levels? Then people call you every day, don't they? They will chase you down. They even will pay for you. They will pay for your spot. You know why? Because they need to reach a certain level at a certain month. What if I told you there are people in your life, if you don't reach them this week, you will never reach them again? What if I told you that? If you don't reach them this week, you will never reach them again. Because there is a season and a time for everything. So God is calling us to a higher level. If you worship, you should come here with a worship. You should be here early to pray. Be on the floor. We should be on the floor just praying. Because once you start worshiping, then the Spirit of God will overtake the place. And people that are burdened, that are carrying things, will be able to release them. Then the Father will give you whatever you are asking in his name. So maybe the reason why you're not getting what you've been asking for is because you're not bearing no fruit in the assignment you say yes to. So you say yes, but there's no fruit. Your yes is only on Sundays. So if you are close to a minister, you're close to a pastor, you see the struggle they go through. That's why many of them, they can't work, because the assignment God is giving them, they have to work it every day. Counseling. This and that and this and that. So when they come to church on Sunday, it's like a relief for them. Sunday is an easy day. Now I'm getting calls from people that don't even go to this church. Do I say no to them? No. I have to open my arms to them. Because I say yes to the calling, and there must be fruit. So when I get to heaven, Lord's going to ask me, where is the fruit? In order for you to bear fruit, you're going to have to go to another level. There are certain things you guys we are dealing with as a church, not this, I'm talking about in general, that we should have been past it a long time ago. Then the Father will give you whatever. Somebody say whatever you are asking for. 1 Peter 2 verse 9. 1 Peter 2 verse 9. So it's not that I'm being mean to you. It's just that there is a calling on my life. And when I release the vision to you, if you say yes to it, then I'm expecting you to walk in the same level of excellence that I'm walking in. Oh, you guys not here? Well, you're the pastor, so you're supposed to be walking in that level. Really? What about you? What about you? How do you know that one day God's not going to call you to that same level or to that same position? How do you know that? How do you know God's not going to give you a church one day? God's not going to give you a ministry one day? How do you know that? But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to whom? To God. That you may declare the praise of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. So he called you to do what? To declare the praise of him. Your assignment is a calling, a service to the Lord. And I had to go through that to myself. You're not serving men. If you do it for men, you have already received your reward. Already. Did you know, and I know I'm picking on toi, right? Toi. I know I'm picking on you guys. Do you know the whole time they've been coming here, we haven't given them anything? Sunday night, during the night of worship, I went in there and took something and forced it in her hand. I said, here. And then I ran. That way she wouldn't have time to give it back to me. Because even though they have a heart to give, we also should have a heart to honor. So this is how it's going to flow. As it comes to me, it comes to you. That's how it's going to go. We are here to give God praise. But it seems like we have forgotten that we are here to give ourselves praise. This is my thing. No, this is God's thing. And he's calling you to a higher level. We were supposed to be further. But I remember speaking to someone, and then they said, don't be afraid of what God is telling you to do. Don't be afraid of their faces. I'm like, yeah, we're just beginning. We're just starting. You don't want to offend nobody. See, the thing is, when you try not to offend people, you're actually offending God. So I started calling people. I said, hey, this is what God is calling you to do. Let's go. In love, let's go. And then what I'm noticing that you can't force nobody to do something that's not in them. So you would open the door for them. If they come, they come. If they don't, you just move on to the next person. That's how you got to do it. Hey man, I need you to do this for me. They don't come? Hey man, can you do this for me? Now when they come back and they know that somebody else is in that position, they can't get upset because I have given you the same opportunity. Oh, you guys not here? Romans 2 verse 6. Are you guys learning something this morning? Your calling is higher. You got to go 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 higher. God will give to each person according to his anointing. Huh? God will give to each person according to their praise. What? God will give to each person according to what he has done. So this morning, are you doing what God has called you to do? Are you doing what God has called you to do? Second question, are you doing it in excellence? Are you doing it in excellence? Are you doing it in excellence? Last scripture, Matthew 25 verse 21. Matthew 25 verse 21. My God. There's so you guys, there's so much gifts here. There's so much gifts, so much talent, so much, and all God is looking for is a willing heart. That's all he's looking for. Many people are looking for platform. They're looking for places to do what God called them to do. And God is saying, just say yes to me in this little thing here. And I will elevate you. Let God elevate you, people. Verse 26. My goodness. His master replied, no, that's not the scripture. Verse 21, I'm sorry. 25, verse 21. His master replied, well done. Stop right there. This is what I want to hear. This is what I want to hear. I want God to say, well done. And in order for, listen guys, listen. What are leaders? What are leaders? Raise your hand, raise your hand. You are leading people. Raise your hand. In order, are you guys ready for this? In order for God to say, well done, there are certain people that's not going to like you. They're not going to like you. Because in order for you to get a well done, you're going to have to do things in excellence. And not everybody want to be here. Why we got to be here at time? They ain't going to be here on time anyway, so we're not going to be here on time. No, you are leaders. You got to be here on time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down. Well done. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine you are standing in front of the pearly gates. The wind is blowing. The clouds are moving. And a bright lights appear. And Jesus himself comes down.